Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge is shocked to learn of Dylan and Will's terrible encounter. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ridge Forrester will learn something unexpected. Fans can anticipate that Will Spencer and Melissa Dillon's trip to Bikini Bar will likewise go awry. First, after Ridge's vacation to Monaco, Daphne Rose Walton will catch up with him. Ridge can notice that Daphne is thinking a lot and question whether everything is alright. Daphne may acknowledge that she abandoned Carter Walton and almost traveled to Paris before realizing her mistake. Ridge might be shocked to hear that Carter and Daphne's marriage was on the verge of dissolution, but he will find it encouraging that she decided to stay. Daphne will undoubtedly rave about how amazing Carter is for winning her back. Ridge may concur that Carter is a trustworthy man and the ideal spouse for Daphne, but neither of them will be aware that he had a covert affair with Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Carter's only option is to hope Steffy doesn't say anything in spite of her guilt. Steffy still feels compelled to tell John Finn Finnegan the truth, but Carter made it apparent that Finn would never be aware of what transpired. There will be a lot riding on Carter and Steffy's ability to keep quiet now that they are both trying to get their marriages back on track. Will and Dylan will have an awkward encounter with RJ and Electra Forrester at Bikini Bar. If the new youth collection themed around Electra is officially approved, Electra and RJ might be present to celebrate. In any event, there will be a lot of tension since RJ and Electra will run into Will and Dylan. There will undoubtedly be some insults spoken, even if Will and RJ are able to refrain from striking each other. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Electra and Dylan will also have some difficult moments. Keep an eye out to see how bad their expedition turns out. Is Finn astonished by Steffy's abrupt decision? According to rumors for The Bold and the Beautiful, Dr. John Finnegan will rush back to Los Angeles and head straight for his wife Steffy Forrester. He had no idea that when he returns to the United States, Steffy will be suffering from a hangover from her crazy night with Carter Walton. Will Steffy give Finn another chance since she feels bad about sleeping with him? Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful indicate that when Steffy Forrester's husband arrives to apologize and ask for forgiveness, she will still be attempting to put together her night with Carter. Ironically, Finn is pleading with Steffy to pardon him for spying on his mother. However, Steffy recently had an affair. Is it truly appropriate for anyone to ask for forgiveness? Given that their marriage is in jeopardy, Steffy is unable to come clean about having an affair with Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, at this time. However, she will undoubtedly feel terrible about cheating. Even though Steffy may have given back her wedding bands, you are still legally married even if you remove your ring. Finn will be crushed regardless of how she tries to spin it. Finn anticipates returning home to a firestorm due to the way Steffy abandoned him in Monaco. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful indicate that his enraged wife will have turned into a hungover wreck. Because she recently hooked up with Carter, Steffy will be so preoccupied that she won't remember how deceived she felt in Monaco. There are rumors that Steffy may even turn around this week and forgive Finn. Finn is likely to be too ecstatic and shocked to inquire as to why his wife had such a sudden change of heart. Do you believe that Steffy's only option is to pardon Finn for the Sheila incident? Isn't what she did far worse when she spotted Carter at work? Carter hides his tracks while Steffy conceals her betrayal. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester Finnegan is overcome with guilt over what transpired with Carter Walton. John Finn Finnegan keeps complimenting Steffy, and it's obvious that he thinks they can work things out. Steffy's situation is only made worse by the fact that Finn is unaware of something significant. Will she acknowledge her actions? Steffy is prepared to finally let Finn know that she went too far with Carter. That confession won't go as expected, though. Nothing ever does. It appears that Finn will be in the dark for the time being, and the news will undoubtedly come out in the worst conceivable way, regardless of whether Finn stops her or Steffy loses her composure. Steffy's marriage might be momentarily saved by remaining silent, but the risk of this secret is growing every minute. According to B&B teasers, when Daphne Rose Walton arrives prepared to mend their marriage, Carter will get his own chance to confess. Daphne Rose Walton is even prepared to reconsider their plans for the future and their family, giving Carter exactly what he desired prior to everything collapsing. Carter is prepared to take Daphne back and hide the truth rather than acknowledge what transpired with Steffi. An enormous error. This indicates that both Steffi and Carter are concealing the same explosive betrayal while going on with their spouses. The consequences could be more greater if the truth is revealed later than if it is revealed now. In another instance, R.J. Forrester presents Zend Forrester Dominguez with a novel concept pertaining to Forrester creations. Zend might recognize the potential in R.J.'s suggestion as the Forresters look for their next great success. The proposal seems to be related to Electra Forrester and the company's youth line. Steffi and Carter's decision to choose secrecy over honesty in Thursday's episode may pave the way for a much more serious marital catastrophe. Steffi sobs, R.J. drops a bombshell, and Carter begs. This is a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. R.J. Forrester has a crazy pitch in today's episode. Carter Walton begs Steffi Forrester Finnegan to maintain their secret in the meanwhile. Steffi tries to stop John Finn Finnegan from pleading at the Cliff House. The physician proposes that they begin a fresh chapter. They all make errors, according to Steffi, and she made a big one. Finn begs, misinterpreting. Declaring that he can show himself to his wife, the man places the wedding ring back on her finger. Steffi begins to cry because she loves him. She has the ring back on her finger. Finn's beeper sounds. He must accept it. Steffi can finally breathe when Finn leaves. Carter Walton and Daphne Rose Walton are still conversing at Forrester Creations. The nose requests the return of her wedding ring. Carter puts the ring on her finger. She swears to wear it all the time. She was devastated by her infertility, but they vowed to one another. Together, they can overcome any obstacle. That's what Carter wants to think. Steffi enters. Daphne claims that although she erred, she has reconciled with Carter. After giving him a kiss, Daphne walks away. Carter informs Steffi that she is unable to be honest with Finn. Their marriages are in jeopardy. Steffi can't keep lying. Carter claims there was just one error. They can put it out of their minds. Finn will never find out. RJ and Zend Forrester Dominguez discuss HFTF in the showroom. Zend is truly missing it. RJ believes that Hope Logan Spencer, Annika Noel, should be replaced by Electra Forrester. They can use the argument that Electra is an all-around capable woman. Zend finds the concept appealing. Melissa Dillon and Electra are still at odds. Dillon reveals to her old best friend that she was the one who initially broke up with Will. Electra will no longer have faith in her. Dillon says she's in love with Will Spencer. Electra believes the assistant was after Will from the start. If Electra hadn't split from Will, Dillon would never have acted on her emotions. Electra yells that she will adore him forever. Eric Forrester enters at that point. The father reminds the girls that FC is a business. Eric dismisses Dillon. FC isn't doing well, the man informs Electra. Eric tells her that she will never be able to be with Will again. RJ walks in and says he has a proposal. He says they need a new young line, and Electra would be ideal. Steffi's affair is used by Brooke Logan to take over as CEO. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Carter Walton and Steffi Forrester's affair will eventually come to light. The close friends will make an effort to hide their relationship from Finn and Daphne, but eventually the truth will surface and both marriages will fall apart. When it does, Steffi and Carter will need to explain their late-night extracurricular activities. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Brooke Logan will view Steffi's decline as her opportunity to succeed at Forrester Creations. It's no secret that Brooke Logan was vying for Steffi's position, but Ridge Forrester wouldn't let his wife take over as CEO. Would Steffi's father change his mind after her tryst with Carter? At Forrester Creations, no secret is ever secure. It's likely that Carter and Steffi will promise to keep their inebriated hookup a secret. In actuality, both Steffi and Carter Walton were unmarried on the evening in question. Daphne Rose will change her mind and choose to stay with her spouse. Additionally, it appears like Steffi will give Finn another chance. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter and Steffi's secret won't last long. In fact, before summer vacation ends, there are rumors of a major blow-up. When Steffi's affair with the company's chief operating officer becomes the talk of the office, Brooke will be secretly ecstatic. It's particularly hilarious in light of the numerous prohibitions on dating within the office. Jacqueline McInnes would may be pregnant once more, according to rumors. The authors will soon have to write her character out for maternity leave if that proves to be the case. Steffi may still take a leave of absence from the job after the affair becomes public. Spoilers indicate that Ridge's wife will be quick to criticize Forrester Creations for the co-CEO's infidelity scandal with the COO. Whatever happens, Brooke Logan will gladly take over as Queen Steffi's new co-CEO. Will and Dylan are on edge after an awkward run-in. While at work, Elektra threatened Dylan, Sydney Bullock. It's her family's name on the building, she reminded her old best buddy. Elektra thinks she could get her fired right away if that's what she wants. But because she won't allow Dylan to play the victim, she is opting not to use that authority. She doesn't want Dylan to have the chance to run to Will for assistance. She needs the work at Forrester to make ends meet, Dylan reminded her. Even though she works at Bikini Bar, it doesn't provide for all of her needs. Dylan's logic was mocked by Elektra, who firmly said that she would not allow Dylan to deceive her once more or engage in a romantic relationship with Will. He has been standing up for Dylan to his mother, Katie, in the interim. She told her son that Dylan used to follow their life in the media and that she believes Dylan is a gold digger. Although Will was unaware of it, he does not believe it is a sign that she is attempting to take advantage of him. He is aware of Dylan's concern about him. RJ thinks Elektra would be better off without Will. He has been assisting her in maintaining her concentration on her work. He wants Elektra to serve as the face of a new line of jewelry for a youth company. He hopes that Elektra will give him another chance after the breakup, just like Dylan. After leaving Carter, Daphne had second thoughts. She expressed regret for causing harm to her spouse and their union. She was unaware that he had slept with Steffi, her best friend, while he was devastated by her declaration that their relationship was over. Finn believes that he is the one who ended his marriage. When Steffi and Carter awoke, they were confronted with an inexplicable situation. They were both emotionally fragile, had consumed alcohol, and neither of them seemed to have planned on spending the evening together. That didn't alter what they had done. Damage control was their first instinct. While Carter battled his own guilt, Steffi attempted to explain what had happened. Ultimately, both of them came to the same conclusion: behave normally and conceal the truth. Their justifications for how they got together are not as important as that choice. One bad choice was a drunken encounter. Steffi and Carter are now producing another one while praying that everyone they care about doesn't find out because they decided to keep it a secret. When Daphne came back prepared to fight for their marriage, Carter's predicament got even more tricky. Unaware of what had transpired with Steffi, she regretted leaving for Paris and begged Carter to bring her back. All of a sudden, Carter was standing in nearly the precise spot where Steffi would shortly be. Carter had information that might drastically alter Daphne's decision when she was pleading with him for another opportunity. Now, both Steffi and Carter have spouses attempting to mend their unions. Without the most crucial piece of knowledge, neither Finn nor Daphne are aware that they are pleading. When Steffi came home without her wedding band, Taylor knew right away that something wasn't right. Taylor had many reasons to sympathize with her daughter's anguish after Steffi informed her about Sheila pursuing Finn to Monaco and Finn standing up for his birth mother. Then Finn showed up. He was ready to apologize, beg, and persuade Steffi that their marriage should be given another chance when he got home. Nothing had changed since Monaco, in Finn's opinion. Steffi was still the one determining whether or not to forgive him, and he was still the husband who had wronged his wife. Finn's apology is extremely hard because of this reversal. Finn is still accountable for his decisions, and Steffi is still upset about what transpired with Sheila. None of that is erased by her evening with Carter. However, it does alter the course of events. Finn returned home with the conviction that Steffi held the key to their marriage's destiny. He expressed regret, requested another opportunity, and waited for her to determine whether or not she could forgive him for what he had done. He is unaware that Steffi now needs to make a confession of her own.